and the Dallas Cowboys. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry now, Brashawn Smith. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Darts out of the shotgun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
From the pistol, Smith. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, kid, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune. Down situation.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. So already on their first drive, they're going to burn a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Ready?
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Here we go. Set. 19.
40-yard line.
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here we go. 18 card, Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. Go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Brings up third down.
Ready, break. Let's go now. 19. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go.
On play action with darts. He locates Daniel Bellinger. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he takes it in, touchdown New York. The Giants take the lead on the first play of the drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Now they'll try the extra point again. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score Giants 7. Cowboys nothing.
Gano ready to send this away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, no web, look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. It's a big, I know, so long as she get really put up. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Throwing right away is Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is hard. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Gano is up and good. The Giants are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for the Cowboys. 42 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
Okay, ready?
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Hey, man.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Blue will take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
on the ground. That is Brashard Smith. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will score. Brashard Smith. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. From the end zone, here's Kavontae Turpin. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Here's Milton now on first and 10. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Go! Panther 11, Panther 60, Panther 6.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
First and 10 at the 43.
Get out of the gun is Milton. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. And they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Ready.
Try and throw with Milton. This pass right side caught by Last. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion.
Come on.
Continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable with Reed. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olson back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
On first down, here's Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson to the air on second down. Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Ready. Ready.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
We are through one. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it second down and 11.
Ready, break. Ready, ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On the jump. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
We see this so often. They call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
He'll get this out quickly to Neighbors. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Giants. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. A return coming from the 14. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On the check. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That's down the field for Lamb. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Throwing is Milton. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here we go, 40. Yeah, here we go. 40.
It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And In this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he just does catch that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On first down, Dart. He keeps it himself. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing is Dart. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will score! Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
I should probably start a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chip. I be on my little mouse drip.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul.
Ready, ready.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Look him up on a second down and 8. Now Milton. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. A rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Brenton Simpson.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Sack! 19! Tiger, 19, Tiger.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it will wind up being a first down.
First down, New York.
Dart going to keep this on his own read, and he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, smash, bro. Ready? Check out.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboot. And he's into the end zone. Cam Scatterboot. Touchdown, New York. For Scatterboot, 24 total TDs last year at Arizona State. This his first in the NFL.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
To kick off for New York.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
41-yard line.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set. Nice.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Avante Turpin on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 34-yard line.
Ready, let go.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be second down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 5. Looking out of the gun is Milton. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On first down, they go right back to Smith. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one brought in at the 16-yard line. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
Here we go, shot.
To the air, it's Milton. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready. Go.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing, Milton. That's complete to Blue. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And his offense is going to be all set up.